Alright, so let's talk about Xtro. This is one of those movies you either stumble across late at night and never forget, or you hear stories about and wonder if it's even real. Directed and co-written by Harry Bromley Davenport, Xtro is one seriously weird British sci-fi horror movie that became infamous for its gross-out effects, nightmarish vibes, and all-around strange storytelling. So, here's the deal. Sam goes out for a stroll with his kid Tony and completely disappears for 3 years. Out of nowhere, he just turns back up like nothing happened, except, things are super not normal. His wife Rachel has moved on with a new guy, and Tony's happy to have Dad back, even though he starts showing off some super creepy powers, like making his toys come to life, not in a cute way. As the story goes on, it's pretty clear Sam isn't really Sam anymore. There's some wild alien stuff going down, and both he and Tony start to get real weird, real fast. Xtro doesn't worry much about making sense. It's way more about the crazy visuals and disturbing moments. What makes Xtro so notorious? Let's be real, nobody watches Xtro for the plot. People remember the absolute insanity, like that famous alien birth scene, where a woman literally gives birth to a fully grown man. Yeah, you read that right. Deadly toys. Tony brings his G.I. Joe and a killer clown to life. They are not friendly. Alien goo and transformations. Sam uses this mysterious, sticky alien stuff to pass his weird powers on to Tony, and things get seriously disturbing on multiple levels. Making the madness Xtro was shot on a super low budget, and you can tell it's got that gritty, homemade feel. Director Harry Bromley Davenport originally wanted to make his own British Alien, or The Man Who Fell to Earth, but ended up with something way stranger than either. The special effects were all practical. Think slimy, gross, and totally old school. Honestly, the movie swings between dreamlike and straight-up nightmarish. Back in the day, critics hated Xtro. They called it repulsive, and some even said it was basically pornographic because of how violent and out there it got. The UK censors didn't like it either. It wasn't technically a video nasty, but police still confiscated copies of it because of how shocking it was. Despite all that, or maybe because of it, the movie found a loyal cult following on VHS, especially in the US and Europe. It's even got a Rotten Tomatoes score, though don't expect it to be high, 25% from critics and 45% from audiences. Nowadays, it's a so bad it's good classic for fans of bonkers horror and sci-fi. Sequels and spin-offs, believe it or not, Xtro didn't stop with one movie. There are 2 sequels, although they don't really match up with the first one. Xtro 2, The Second Encounter, 1991. Same director, totally different vibe. Honestly, it's a cheesy Aliens knockoff. Xtro 3, Watch the Skies, 1995, goes in a military direction and basically abandons any connection to the original weirdness. Oh, and there was even talk of another sequel, Xtro, The Big One, on Kickstarter in 2021, but nobody's seen anything from it yet. A few fun facts. Maryam, who plays the French au pair in Xtro, went on to become a Bond girl in The Living Daylights. The director has flat out admitted that making Xtro was an unpleasant experience, but kinda unforgettable. Depending on where you watch it, you might see a different ending. The movie has several alternate versions. So, should you watch Xtro? If you're into cult horror, practical effects, or just really weird movies, you owe it to yourself to check out Xtro at least once. It's nasty, confusing, and pretty unforgettable. Don't expect a tight story or happy ending, but if you like your movies bizarre, this is one for the ages. Just don't say we didn't warn you.